Do you struggle with the responsibility between yourself and your partner in doing household chores? You are not alone. There's a great book called How to Not Kill Your Husband After You Have a Baby, if you're interested in that. And I'm not saying that only husbands or only wives don't fulfill their end of the bargain. It's all about communication, right? So sometimes we have one partner who's like, I think that they should just notice that I'm doing all this stuff and offer to help. And the other partner is like, well, if they need help, they should just ask. And so we see this like cycle of neither one of the people getting what they need because one won't ask or one won't assume, etc. So there are ways to divide this up, and I've got lots of those different ways. If you're interested, comment below, I'll give you those ways. But one thing to do when you're kind of divvying up tasks is, besides not be afraid to ask for help, is to look at which activities are what we call escapist. Okay, now this isn't a bad term, it just sounds like that. But when we think about things like getting the groceries, that's leaving, and we don't always take children with. Now, sometimes we do, but any activity where it's just you doing it, we call escapist, because even though it's something that you would probably prefer not to do, I'm not a fan of spending 45 minutes at the grocery store. And I don't like going to the checkout part where they're like, oh, well, we didn't have this, so we substituted this. I recognize the issue there. Still, I don't want to go spend 45 minutes of my day doing that once or twice or 3 times a week. Even if I don't take the kids, it's not fun. Even if I put my AirPods in and listen to a podcast or music or whatever to make it as fun as possible, I'd still rather be doing many other things. Now, the other things would be like mowing the lawn, maybe taking out the trash, yard work, anything where you are leaving or leaving in by yourself to do these things. There's nothing wrong with these things, but when we think about these, when we think about dividing up the tasks, we want to make sure that a fair amount of both members of the team's tasks some are escapist and some are within the home or with kids, a la kids or animals, whatever. When you're divvying it up, make sure you have those, because even if you still have to mow the lawn, which is, some people find fun. I know, I just get it done to get it done. We want to make sure that we're having an even amount of those times, right? They just give us a break because it's only us. It's just doing the work and getting it done without the additional hassle of like little ones running underfoot or a cat knocking things over or whatever it is. Ask for help. Don't ask someone to mind read. Divide up tasks according to escapist and not escapist and see how it changes. See how that changes your dynamic. See how it changes the chores. It doesn't reduce chores. It doesn't make you love chores more. It just makes it more bearable. And when you and your partner are getting along, way better. Stress level decreased. I'm Dr. Meredith Rausch, helping you connect better with yourself, each other, and those dang chores.